Hey folks, Bill from the Outdoor Lab here. Today we're going to take a look at Barnett's entry-level crossbow called the Recruit XP. Complete crossbow kit, comes ready to shoot with 2 arrows, a cocking rope, stirrup. Just have a little bit of assembly to do, so I got to spend a few minutes here in the shop and put it together, and then we'll take it out on the range and see how it fires. Alright, it's taken me 4 shots to zero this at 20 yards. Now I'm consistently holding 2-inch groups without any trouble. Be anxious to see. I'm going to move it back to 30 and see if the illuminated red dot, which has three reticles inside of it, see how it holds at 30. I want to talk for a second about this optic. Now, this optic doesn't have any magnification, but at the distances we're shooting, I didn't really find that to be much of a problem. It's got illuminated red dot, illuminated green dots, and it's got 3 ballistic dots set up in it. And I'm anxious now to take this back to 30 yards and 40 yards and see if it's calibrated and will hold with a good group at 30 and 40 yards. But you know, for the price point, Barnett is offering this whole package at $299. I didn't really find this optic to be much of a problem. It's pretty simple. It's got a Weaver pick rail. If you want to mount a different optic, it's really simple and easy to do, but honestly this was more than enough. So I mentioned when we were in the shop about Barnett's rope hold design. This is a clever idea, and as you're putting the cocking rope onto the crossbow, this holds it and keeps it from falling out. So a lot of times when you're messing around with the cocking rope and you're trying to hook it onto the drawstrings, it ends up falling out and it ends up caught underneath your optic. This ensures that once the cocking rope is placed on here, it can't come out until you release it. It's a clever idea, and it's definitely worthy of consideration. Hey, one of the things that Barnett really talks about this crossbow being a fantastic entry-level option for people is because the draw weight is so light. 125-pound draw weight makes this ideal for somebody who might be physically impaired, who might be a little bit afraid of the fact that they have their first crossbow in their hand. The draw weight here is really, really light, and it pulls with about 60 pounds, it feels like, of draw weight. That's the lightest crossbow I have ever drawn. And yet it still packs a punch. It delivers 330 feet per second of an arrow at 92 pounds of kinetic energy. It packs a wallop. And just a little sidebar on the, if you're worried about the amount of energy this crossbow is capable of delivering, I just did a story on some hunts in Africa, and the minimum requirements to hunt plains game in Africa is 80 foot-pounds of energy. This delivers 92, so this is more than enough for any game you're going to encounter here in North America. All right, folks, we're a wrap on the range here. By the way, I did pull this back to 30 yards and it grouped out nicely. 3 things I'd like you to know about this crossbow. This is a great entry-level crossbow for somebody who's concerned about being able to draw a crossbow. The draw weight on this is so minimal, and yet it still does pack a good punch. It's a terrific value at $299, and I think you're going to find this will be everything you need to get you into the crossbow business. Great value, and the package comes ready to hunt. All you need to do is replace the field points with some broadheads, and you are ready to get in the woods. Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoy what we're doing, click into the footer. You can actually buy this crossbow. A portion of the proceeds will go to support the work that we do here. Thanks for watching.